Alright, hey guys, so it's Alex here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to use the DragonSlayer General class. Well, first off, you're gonna ask me, is this class worth it? No, it's not. Is it good in soloing? You know, it's mediocre. Is it good in farming? Heck no. Is it good in PvP? I mean, it could be way better. It's whatever. But you can do a lot of cool stuff. Well, okay, let's see. How do you obtain this class? You do /join Dragon Town. You talk to Galaneth here. He will have a thing that says DragonSlayer General Class. Click on it, go in the class shops. You can purchase it one of two ways. One of them is you can purchase it for 2,000 adventure coins, really not worth it. Or you can get it as a non-member, 30,000 gold. You need some enchanted scales and some dragon claws. Quite a bit of them, 100 claws, 75 scales. To obtain the scales, you have to do this quest here, which is just right there, right clicked. You need to defeat 12 Dracula's, so pretty much these guys here, beat them up. And also these guys have a chance to drop their claws as well, which are pretty often dropped, so there's that. Okay, now I will demonstrate to you guys pretty much what this class is worth and the enhancements and whatnot. This class is really not worth it, guys. If you want a good class, this is not one of them. This is one of those classes where you're like, okay, I'll get it for fun, you know, use it every now and then, but really don't. Enhancement statistics for this class, full luck, just go full luck on this class. I go unstable weapon range because it just feels good with it. Okay, attack power 5 total, spell power 132, hit 98.51, haste 10.93, critical 23.56, evasion 19.29. Rank 4 passives. The first rank 4 passive is called General's Insight. This increases your crit chance and crit damage by 10%. Pretty good stuff. Your other one is called Absolute Resolution. Reduces incoming damage by 25%. Nice. Your rank 10 passive now is called Aggravated Assault. Damage output while in battle against Dragonkin is increased by 25%. So you're fighting dragons, well, they're going to take more damage. Pretty straightforward. So this class does 110% base damage with your auto attacks. You attack every 2 seconds, so that's all you need to know. Now let's do the skill right on to a Ballistic Strike. This one is 12 mana, 3-second cooldown. You do 200% weapon damage. This can apply to everyone now, but if the target is a dragon monster, this attack causes their skin to sear, which pretty much you just do extra damage for 1 second. It's like a mini damage over time. That's just one tick, so you know it's legit. Also, you get a 30% chance to sap 20 mana from any dragonkin. So you use this move, well, you have a chance to get mana back. So pretty much you get the skill refunded for free if you're lucky. Your 3 skill now is called Drake Tongue, 25 mana, 20-second cooldown. You do 80% weapon damage and you taunt your target. Taunting your target, this causes them to attack you for 10 seconds, which isn't that good. So yeah, using this on regular monsters, well, I mean, if you really want to die, that's cool. But if you're fighting a dragon type monster, you get inspired, your haste and damage output is increased by 40% for 9 whole seconds. Also, you have a chance to sear once again, so you do 1 tick of a damage over time just randomly, so yeah. Yeah, I kind of missed my skill there, but you guys get the gist of it. I kind of shoot a little flame thing, pretty cool stuff. We're just going to hit it this time so I can actually get it. Just so I can show you guys the damage at least. Since these guys are just skeletal monsters. There. And then after I'm done with this, I'll be showing you guys all the skills when fighting dragon monsters to show the difference. Your 4th skill now, Piercing Wyvern's Eye, 20 mana, 6-second cooldown. This one's actually really nice. You do 130% weapon damage. You also apply a stack of Keen Eye. This increases your crit chance by 5% and your hit for 15 whole seconds. This stacks up to 5 times, meaning it goes up to 25%. Now, also, if the target's Dragonkin, you just get to apply that random damage over time for 1 second. So yeah, there you go. Keen Eye, I crit more, and I have a chance to hit more, you know, accuracy is increased. Last skill is Ancient Rites. This mixes the original DragonSlayer and the Berserker class into one skill. Ancient Rites. 35 mana, 25-second cooldown. You apply Foregone Conclusion and Talon Twisting to the user. So this occurs for 12 seconds. Well, the Talon Twisting adds 50% of all incoming damage to the user's auto attack. So whatever you take, well, they're going to get it back to their faces. Pretty nice, but only 50% of it, plus whatever your auto attack was going to do during that time. Also, if this skill fades, the user is then healed for 25% of the damage dealt. pretty much you can heal your entire HP bar, so it's very nice. Now also, if Keen Eye is present, so if your 4 skill is present, Hard Iron is applied, which reduces all incoming damage by 40% for 12 seconds. So that makes you super tanky. But yeah, there you go. We're just gonna attack. I'm just gonna hit all of these guys, see if I can lose some HP. So we're just gonna wait for it to fade, and then you're gonna notice I just heal up. There you go, heal. Very nice stuff. And then of course I'll show you guys the 4-5 combo real quick, just to show you guys the Hard Iron ability. So 4, I missed it. That's kind of depressing. Let's retry that one more time. It's on a low cooldown, so you know. 4, 5, and now there's Hard Iron. Once he hits me, look at that damage. Weak. Alright, now I'll be showing you guys all these skills upon dragon monsters, right? Okay, so obviously I'm gonna need a teeny bit stronger monsters, so I'm gonna be going inside the layer to fight the dark and golden draconians, because those are slightly higher HP, so you can actually see what's going on. So the first things first is its 2 skill, which you can sap mana. So let's see if we can get it. Boom, I sap it. Notice my mana. Once you see the 0 on your head, that means you've gained 20 mana from it. So that's how that skill works. Now your 3 skill, pretty much you're gonna get. So increased haste. I'm auto attacking more often, and look at that. Damage is increased. I'm doing a 2k auto attack. Heck yeah, dude. Now the 4 skill, well, literally there's nothing different about this besides the seer. So if we can, there's the seer. It does 214 damage, and it just does 1 tick. That seer can apply on all of these skills. So yep, that is the skill set for this class so far, and I'll show you guys how to use this class in PvP, farming, and soloing. Okay, now, well, for soloing, I highly recommend you guys not to use this class for soloing regular monsters, like for, say, I don't know, Drakith, you know, Chaos Lords and stuff. Like, don't use this class for it. If you want to use this class ever for soloing, just make sure it's a dragon type monster, so you can use this class to its full potential. But really, if you're not fighting pretty much a dragon monster, don't use this class, please. It's not going to be a very good. But okay, let's say you guys a dragon monster. What do? What on earth do you do? This is what I do. I first start off with my 4-5 combo. So I do my 4, make sure I hit it, I do my 5, boom. Start with my 3 skill now, and then go to 2, and then stack up my 4 again. Why do I do it in that combo? 4-5 increases, gets you the ability to do, of course, the shield thing. And your 5 skill, you know, heals you for a bit. Your 3 skill is just so you auto attack more, get more mana back, do more damage. Your 2 skill is just there for some odd reason. It's just to get mana back, just to do bonus damage. That's literally the only reason. Also, when you're using this class, make sure you use your 4 skill before using your 5 skill, you know, to get decreased damage. That's always good. Every time when you're soloing, getting that priority defense is extremely good. You know, this class makes it seem like you're gonna die many times, and all of a sudden, what? The HP is back to full. What? Really? How does that work? You know, it's just this class is good. Also, by doing your 3 skill, since it increases your haste, it also lowers your cooldown, because that's what haste does. So it's very nice. And comboing with your skills. And mana on this class is actually not that bad. It's very good when fighting dragon monsters. If you're soloing a normal monster, it's gonna be fairly mediocre. Let me just tell you that. Like, it's gonna not feel that hot. But besides that, you know, fighting regular monsters or dragon monsters, you're gonna feel alright with this class, you know. It's not the fastest, but it's alright. I give it that. So yeah, that's how you use it for soloing. Alright, so to use this class in farming, you kind of don't. Please don't use it in farming, please. You don't want to do this to yourself. But if you're really tempted to farm and make things hard for you, you do your fight. Well, this is where it can get iffy, because in my opinion, monsters won't actually kill you. You're only hitting one monster, but you know, do whatever you want. You can start with your 4 or 5 to get the shield thing. Hit the monsters, do your 2 skill, that's your damage. You see your 3 skill? Never click it actually when you're fighting monsters, because it's a complete waste of mana. I just wanted to click it to demonstrate to you guys what mana can look like. You will mostly focus on using your 2, 4, and 5 for farming. 5 is obviously to heal, also to do extra damage if they hit you and stuff, but yeah, all your damage is going to be coming from your 2 skill. Yep, and your auto attacks, of course. So yeah, don't use this class for farming, please don't. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to use this class in PvP. So this class can be unleashed to its full potential in player versus player due to how PvP works right now. So even though you think you can only use this class on probably dragon monsters, you really don't. And because like, I'm not sure why they did this, but it's probably to make the class viable in PvP. But the original DragonSlayer and this DragonSlayer class, if you're using it in PvP, you can actually use all the skills and have all the effects occur. So of course in PvP I usually go my 3 first to get the increased haste, and of course the bonus damage that you get from that, so it's always very nice. Also the class does use quite a bit of mana, so care about that. Then after I do that, I want to do my 4 to 5 combo, which will give me the ability to get the 40% reduction damage because of the iron ability. And then after that, also like after 25 seconds of course, I will be getting some healing, and then after the last skill fades away, or like during the last skill, anything or any damage I take, 50% will be included upon my auto attack, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of damage. So this class is actually legit in PvP. Like, it's not the best class, but for people who like a little bit of a challenge like me, this class is a ton of fun to use, so yeah. Alright guys, so now for my final review of this class in general. Well, you're gonna want to know what it is, and here's what I got for you. Soloing. Okay, so soloing, I have to do this upon all monsters, not just dragon specific monsters. And unfortunately for this class, it does an okay job, but really if you're basing upon all monsters, you can't really do too much. But I'm giving this class a 6 out of 10. I know, it's a bit weird. The reason I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 is because even though you can't use the full potential of this class, your 4-5 combo allows you to take 40% reduced damage, which is pretty crucial, and this class has good sustainability with its 5 skill. With just these 2 abilities, it gives you good sustain, and you have okay damage. That's the reason why I put it low. It's not efficient at soloing monsters compared to other classes, and the heal sometimes might not come in soon enough, so you might die before it happens. So there's a lot of risk. It's all based on time on this class a bit, so yeah. Farming, well, this class just sucks at farming. Don't even dare try it. It's pretty much a 3 out of 10. I mean, you can use it, you will heal after a while of auto attack, you know, that's great, but it's slow at it, only single target, so of course that's why. And then PvP is where I think this class is a lot of fun to use in. It's not the best though, because you can struggle on mana at times, but it's a fun class. I'm giving this class a 6 out of 10 also for player versus player. It's like, if you guys saw how I was using it, like, it's a lot of fun to use. I personally like using it a lot, but for other people who don't like, you know, who are used to other classes like Blazebinder and stuff that are just straight up broken, you might not enjoy it. So yeah, so that's my final review for this class. Personally, I think this class isn't that bad. I'll probably only use it for PvP. Everything else, I most likely will not do it, because soloing, you know, there's better choices. Farming, better choices. PvP, well, there's better choices, but I like to mess around with all classes for PvP. So yeah, that's my final review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Catch you guys later. Peace.